So we're gonna chit chat about our trip.
Anniversary hike! Yeah! So we trekked out, packed our backpacks up, and we headed out into the wilderness.
Headed out west.
We drove for 2 days, basically. Yada yada yada. Stopped a lot. Had fun.
Stopped, blah blah. Had food.
Yeah.
So we just got to the trailhead. The stars are absolutely beautiful, and I'm freaking out. I'm so excited.
There's people everywhere. There's hundreds of cars just ready to park.
And we have like 6 hours until we start hiking.
Digging in their trunks and getting in their bags and had their like headlamps on, like getting all prepped to hike down. Yeah. So we got our stuff together and we slept in the car for 3 hours maybe.
Roughly.
Late.
4:10 in the morning. We are having breakfast. Perfect bars. Cold roast, high room. And
Our bags are stuffed. And I'm probably gonna regret packing wrinkle spray, but it's fine. We're going.
yeah, putting shoes on, then we're out.
All right, it's 4:15,
Yeah.
and we're starting the hike.
Here we go.
Yes.
We're like an hour and a half into the hike. Sun's out. And if you see way up top of that ridge,
Way up there.
that blinking light, way up there on the top, that's where we started.
And we got a whole lot more to go. Then we get down to the bottom, to the village. 10 miles later.
Yep.
Check in. Get our like little wristbands. They give you wristbands because we had a camping permit. So we get our wristband and then we walk 2 more miles down to our campground. And then there's like a 1.5 mile campground where you pick a spot.
In between waterfalls.
Yes, and put up your tent. And then you stay, that's where you stay for the weekend.
Mhm.
So we found a spot, the perfect spot, the most perfect spot out of the entire campground.
And an island.
Yes, on a little island. So we had to,
cross this super sketchy little bridge
yeah.
every time to leave. And then we camped.
It was like a bridge, it was like a log that had little steps on it and you would hang onto a rope to cross. And then
We're at a campsite eating peanut butter cashew tortillas. And let's look around.
Sean also hung up the hammock
Over a creek.
over the creek. So there was 2 trees and then he hung up the hammock right there, which was,
Day.
yeah,
We'd sit in the hammock and have a cocktail.
cocktail. Yeah, because we definitely had vodka and champagne in our backpack.
That was chilling in the creek.
Chilling in the creek because the water was cold.
Like physically chilling, like getting colder, as well as like psychologically chilling. He was just hanging out waiting on us.
We see the falls for the first time.
Big
We
one.
go down to Havasupia Falls.
Havasupia Falls is the first one.
That was the first one we went to on Friday when we got down there.
Yep.
So we go and explore Havasupia Falls and it was so much fun.
Yep.
Jumped off some things.
Super cold water.
Super freezing.
Super pretty.
And then we go back to the campground, dry off a little bit, and then we go kind of back up to the village-ish and have an Indian taco. Which I don't know if it was really that good or we were just really that hungry.
We had 7 o'clock came along and it was black, dark. Like, because we are in a canyon. So there's like a 200-foot wall and then creek, campground, and 200-foot wall. So it got dark really fast.
Real fast.
How pretty were the stars?
You could see stars everywhere. Millions of stars. So pretty. So we had to turn our headlamps on or we just used my twinkle lights that I brought. Yeah. So then we get up the next morning and we make coffee with our little boiler water thingy, whatever it is. And we had bag biscuits and gravy.
Dehydrated. Boil water.
Dehydrated.
Biscuit and gravy and egg gravy.
Boil the water and then you pour it in the bag and you let it sit for like 8, 10, 12 minutes, whatever the bag says.
And the biscuits and gravy were legit.
Biscuits and gravy were so good from the bag.
They were
The-
really good.
The eggs were okay. They weren't awful, but they were
Not
they
nearly
were
as good as the biscuits and
not
gravy.
like the biscuits and
We're gonna
gravy.
stock up with those biscuits and gravy packets.
They were so good. So we had breakfast and then we set out on our hike to Mooney Falls, which is where the proposal was at.
The big one. Yeah.
Yeah. So we
go down there early.
Go down there
the
early.
Super sketchy, like 100-foot
It's
cliff,
like
rocky
big wall.
thing. You had to climb in tunnels, down
climbing
ladders,
the tunnels,
chains.
hang onto the chains, and there
It
was a
like
guy.
legit sketchy. Like one bad step and it's not a good day for you.
Well, it made it sketchier because the falls, the mist from the falls were making the wall wet, and so all of it was like really slickery, and so you could hardly like put your foot on anything without feeling like you were just gonna bust it. We made it down, got all set up, and the proposal happened, and it was like literally amazing.
That's perfect.
The proposal was
You didn't mess around.
so
Walked
amazing.
out there,
You
stood in
got
the spot.
yeah, right in the middle of the
You
falls.
said
Got
something,
down.
boom, took a knee.
Yeah.
She break down. Everyone that was climbing up, there's like 30 people that were climbing down the cliff wall. We're all clapping.
They were all cheering.
And she was clicking away on her camera.
Yeah.
So, get a shot.
The proposal on our anniversary
Yeah.
at Mooney Falls.
That big guy. Yeah. Now we're off to hike. Through all that stuff. Amazing.
It's our anniversary! 1 year! Yay! At Mooney Falls for the proposal, and then we hiked 3 miles to Beaver Falls. And Beaver Falls, the way you hiked, it was like literally Jurassic Park.
Guys, so there's waterfalls and creeks, and then look at this ridiculousness. Look at that. Look at her back there.
So cool. There's just big greenery everywhere, and canyon walls were everywhere.
Yeah, and you think, oh, big waterfall, and then, oh, I'm gonna just follow this creek down. But every quarter mile, the creek was like another couple stair steps. Those little
Beautiful
waterfalls.
place, yeah.
So then you'd play around in one, and you'd play around another one, and it took forever because we just couldn't stop playing around in the water. And
Yeah. So there was like a rope from one of the trees where you could hang on and like swing and jump in the water. So that was a lot of fun. And we had to stop at like every 5 seconds because I wanted to take
it was
pictures.
just dumb pretty.
Yeah, it
didn't
was
make any
stupid
sense
pretty
how
everywhere.
it is. The whole hike,
It just seemed fake.
it did seem fake. It's like whenever you go to like a resort and they have like sets of waterfalls.
Everywhere.
They must have come here to look at it to design theirs off of.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was perfect. When we get down to Beaver Falls, and Beaver Falls is super cool. It's got this big, huge, like 3 steps of waterfalls that are all
It was like
10 or 15
tiers,
high,
like
and then 30
waterfall,
feet
waterfall,
wide.
waterfall.
Yeah, I jumped off of one.
He jumped off of the
It
tallest
was
one.
way scarier than it looked on video. It doesn't look that scary on video.
It's so cold.
Jumped off another short one that was too short. And the water wasn't very deep.
Sean hit his ankle.
I thought I broke my ankle.
But to get up to the waterfall that he jumped off of, there was like a rope hanging on the side of just like a flat wall that we climbed, which was kind
Yeah, it
of,
was
I was like pretty impressed that we did that.
Pretty much rappelling.
It was like rappelling. And then at one point, the water would like randomly get really deep, and then it was like really shallow. And I was like doggy paddling for my life, thinking that I couldn't touch. And there was just a little bit of panic on my face. And Sean turned around and he was like, "Gorgeous, put your feet down." And I was like, standing in the water was like to my belly button.
But
So
you
that
don't
was
know.
funny. Yeah, you don't know.
Last
You
thing you
just
want to do
think.
is like think, let me try to touch the ground.
And
the
then it's
ground's
not there. Yeah.
Because it was deep.
Yeah. And then, of course, all of our videos of us jumping off of anything, I'm holding my nose because I'm cool like that.
I wanna
Can't,
like
I just can't help it.
Super early the next day. Slept in the hammock together.
Also, when we were in the hammock, every time we got in the hammock, I would drape the twinkle lights around us again to be festive.
Yeah, and there was people across the creek, like a good 50 yards away. That they just kept looking. It was a group of like 10 or 12 couples, and you could just see these girls kept pointing over at us, laughing, because we were sitting in this hammock with lights draped over us.
We needed light. It was dark. And so, yeah, we packed up all of our stuff, and then we set an alarm for 1 a.m. to head out.
We're almost done.
Halfway. We started from way
Way down
We gotta
there.
go
9 miles ago.
way up there.
And now we're going to the top of this.
Somewhere over there.
So close.